my name is Rebecca and welcome to my channel. I am finally back in my office. I've had a few minutes to slow down and catch up with things, and so this will not be in my car driving to whatever it is that I'm driving to. So, have you ever, I got a question, have you ever watched a creator on Facebook or YouTube and you wonder what they did with their crafts? Well, you do not have to worry about that with me because I craft with a purpose. I have a full-time job, which I love. I am an activities program and events coordinator for medical lodges and EO show, and I am in love with my job, and it keeps me very busy. So when I craft, I have a purpose and I have an intention, and the premise of my channel is I craft for home and for work on a budget. And it used to frustrate me when I would watch creators on YouTube or I would watch creators on Facebook, and then they would do a decorate with me and a tour of my home or whatever, and there were none of their DIYs. And they wanted you to shop at the Dollar Tree, and they always showed you their hauls, but then they never showed anything in their home that they bought from their hauls. Drives me absolutely bananas. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't have time for that crap. I craft with a purpose. YouTube is not my full-time job, and so I am actually just out here trying to show y'all that you can craft quality, high-end looking items on a budget, and you don't have to go to the store, to the craft stores, and spend a ton of money. Because I would get offended when I would see different creators and crafters showing their home, and it was almost like, well, whatever they were crafting wasn't good enough to display in their home. They wanted YouTube, but it wasn't good enough to display in their home. They were running off to the Hobby Lobby and filling up their home full of more high-end purchases or Michaels or wherever. So you're not going to find that with me. And just to show you, I thought I would put together a little home tour so I can show you exactly what I do with my Dollar Tree items and what I do with my DIYs and how I display them. And so why don't you come and join me in my home? One of my most favorite spots in the house is my coffee table, and everything came from the Dollar Tree, either the plus section or just the $1.25 section. Even the LED candles, other than the lanterns that I DIY'd, came from the Dollar Tree. I put this little arrangement together in the corner, and it was first of my Gothic Fall series. I hauled the witch's boots from Bailey's in North Judson, Indiana, and I filled it full of Dollar Tree items, Dollar Tree ribbon, and it makes an absolutely stunning display. The Mercury pumpkins came from Aldi about 6 years ago on clearance. I got them for $3. What a score. I DIY'd the little tabletop decor, the football tabletop decor from Dollar Tree. I just took the felt leaf off of it and elevated it with a beautiful leaf, and it is so beautiful. I DIY'd this fall and play ball sign about 8 years ago, and I display it every season. The welcome fall arrangement came from Sam's. My sister gave it to us when my father passed away. The crate came from Shipshewana, Indiana. I filled it full of 99-cent goodies that I got at Bailey's as well. I hauled them in my Indiana haul. And then my tier tray is Dollar Tree products, and Dollar Tree that I have just DIY'd and elevated and made the signs, and I made the little pumpkin pie slice, and I hang the Dollar Tree signs around it. I DIY'd the felt acorns, which I use for vase filler, and then I DIY'd in my Gothic Fall series the Cracker Barrel Dragon Inspiration Lamp. And so I made this. It is one of my most favorite pieces. It sits in the corner, and it is so beautiful. It's Gothic Fall, but it's so stately and so elegant. And so everything in my entrance has nothing but Dollar Tree or my DIYs in it, and I don't really feel like I'm missing out by not having anything, from Hobby Lobby or Michael's in that group. I love those crows that Dollar Tree came out with, and I have them on the back of my living room wall, and then I have some over this standing mirror. And I just think those crows just add a little bit of touch of whimsy. I think it's adorable. This is the candy dish, the pedestal candy dish that I made this year. And right next to it is some pool noodle candles that I created last year. I have had that fall football wreath for probably 8 years, and I dig it out every season. I still love it, and I every now and then have to fluff up the raffia, but this is my home. This is what I have created with my DIYs and with my Dollar Tree finds. And I think that it's just as elegant as if I had spent a lot of money on it. This is what you see when you walk in my front door. We have an older home that we have been working on and remodeling and refurbishing, and this is what you see when you walk in my door. Right next to my front door is a pumpkin palette DIY that I created, and a flower arrangement that I created, and a fox from the Dollar Tree Plus section, and some Dollar Tree tabletop decor. In the dining room, I have some little pumpkins from the Dollar Tree and some items that I had hauled from my Dollar General haul back last season that I got on clearance for like, I don't know, 50 cents to $3. It was just ridiculous. And a little pumpkin stack DIY that I did several years ago. In my dining room, I have my welcome sign, and I have my table set, all with Dollar Tree products. The table scarf came from Walmart along with the napkins, and I have gotten my mileage out of that table scarf. It's really hard for me to find a round tablecloth that I actually really like. So I have a little baker's rack that I keep all of my grandmother and my aunt and my mom's cookbooks in, and I just have some Dollar Tree signs just sitting around, along with some DIYs that I've done for the fall. That Hello Fall sign I have had since, I don't know, I can't even tell you how long I've had it. There's my candy corn garland that I have on my hutch that I DIY'd, and everything just is kind of cohesive and beautiful and fall. In the kitchen, I also have some Dollar Tree signs. I DIY'd these wooden candy corn utensils, and I just stick them down in my little basket so that I have a hint of color. There's the Dollar Tree sign that was so popular, and the Dollar Tree wooden cutting boards that they brought out for the fall. In the living room where we watch football, I have my little skull hand from the Dollar Tree, along with one of the leather pumpkins, a candy corn, and a Halloween little bottle brush tree. There's the DIY topiaries that I created, and along with just some DIYs that I've done over the years, and it is on the table in front of the TV where we spend pretty much every Sunday watching the Chiefs play. I bought the witch's boot and put some fall leaves and foliage in there from the Dollar Tree, and I thought it looked really cute with some old DIYs that I had done and a couple of purchases from the Dollar Tree. And there's my little Halloween section that I have all set up on the risers that I DIY'd, and because I use them. And then all of that is sitting next to the fall candy corn tree that I created that I just absolutely love. It was a new one on me, but I'm so glad I did it because I have enjoyed it. Outside, I have 2 little fences on either side of my house, and that is where I put my fall football wreath form that I DIY'd from the Dollar Tree. I took some of these pictures back in August, and so I didn't have everything fully decorated for fall, but I did put my directional sign out. It's October. I made this in August, and it is still looking just as good as it did when I put it together, and it's so very sturdy. I just love those directional signs. I think they just add just a little hint of color. I didn't really go all out this year because I was really super duper busy, but I did enough that the neighbors know that I am acknowledging that fall is here. This little guy, this little food truck toy, I got out of the neighbor's trash. They had set it out for the trash man, and I drove by it, circled around the block, picked it out of the trash, and put it in my truck, cleaned it up, put some fall foliage on there, put a pumpkin inside, and a big bow. And I seen it on Marketplace. Somebody was trying to sell one for $40, and I got mine for free because I'm not above digging through the trash. I hope that you've enjoyed looking at my fall decor, seeing what I've done with my DIYs. I use them. I don't just create content. I craft with a purpose. And I did actually put some fall garland out and just use things up a little bit and make it look a little bit like fall, and put some mums out along with the picks from the Dollar Tree. And so it does look a little bit more like fall in my yard now than it did in August, I will admit. I hope that you've enjoyed my little home tour. I hope that you got some content in there, and you will garner some faith and confidence in me to know that I am not crafting just to create content. I am crafting with a purpose. I'll see something in the store. I'll see something online and go, I think I can make that. And so I give it a really good try. And most of the time, I can make that, and you guys can too. So thank you for coming along on my home tour with me. So you know that I practice what I preach. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell so that you know when I've uploaded my next video. Give me a thumbs up. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Craft Sauce and Chaos. To everybody who has subscribed to my channel, thank you. And you may not like something in one video, but give me a minute. I might pull something out of my hat that you will enjoy on the next one. So have a great week, and stay happy and crafty.